also go jungle depending on the play.
Yes.
But again, depending on based on the like past heroes or like the preferences probably of Lancy, it's probably gonna go jungle. So that's what I think. That's also what they're thinking as well with that Valentina ban.
Yeah, so they're taking away one of the automatic responses if you are a Zask to pick up the Valentina. The Jushin is still open, so let's see if that's going to be a prio ban there for Aurora, because the Jushin and the high loss together can be an annoying combo to deal with in the mid.
I mean, Zushin on its own is annoying as heck, and imagine having a high loss stun there.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
It's like, how do I get away from this? I'm constantly slowed. Yeah.
Stop! Get away from me!
It's going to be
That's
way too
usually
difficult.
the cries of heroes in the mid lane, in case you guys were wondering.
That's an official voice
That's
line.
an official voice line. But yes, definitely those are the things that you have to think about, the combos.
So now they're going to be playing into that flex idea.
I love it.
And
Ready to go?
it does make sense going up against an Edith.
Oh, the set man. I love it. I actually really like it. The Tigreal, you kind of always want the flexibility of an Edith on XP and Roam, and now the Tigreal always is. This is what we're talking about earlier, right? These haymakers that, you know what, can kind of be expected, in this map, in this one, but sometimes it kind of slips your mind as well.
Yeah. With Escalera having a low Yi with him in the Roam mid combo, should be relatively okay for a high loss. What I'm worried now about, after seeing that Tigreal, is the Phobius of Heads. It might be another game where Heads, unfortunately, will end up having a lot of deaths. Heads and Escalera have had a lot of deaths just shared between them.
ENC Pro Team versus Aurora Mlbb. Take it away, Leo Nyson.
Rockhart, you're also a bear. What are you talking about? Welcome to Game 1. Aurora versus
to
TNC.
Mobile Legends.
Joseph, if I may.
Yes, sir.
That whole draft at the start kind of threw me off, but at the end, as much as I love TNC, I like Aurora's draft better.
Do you? I like how I agreed with Renmar over there. You know, he's like, yeah, I love all the flexibility that TNC started with the first 3 picks. And then, you know, obviously it falls into place. And I think, again, that can be a part that you can play in the draft where it's an advantage, you know? But, again, when I look at the lineup here that TNC's bringing, granted the fact, too, that this is a different iteration of TNC.
Another new lineup.
Another new lineup, which is good. They kind of need to go through this process. I want to see them be able to execute this, especially with the lineup that they brought for Game 1.
Yeah, it's one thing to introduce the flexibility, but another to come through with it once the game begins. I'm surprised that we're not seeing him as often these days.
Ooh, yeah, actually.
Whoa.
Domeng's going to get crashed into here. Flickers forward.
What?
Kozen going to be fine. Don't tell me Domeng somehow, some way, still able to survive the 1v2.
TNC meet TNS, the next standard.
The list on the Assassins does have the Nolan pick here. We've seen this pick up constantly. And now they're going to set things up here for the Turtle.
Heads pushing himself out there. In the face of advantage. Hey, look at the damage.
Going to jump in. Infernal Pursuit. Wamps will be able to pick up a kill here. And now Aurora in trouble. Kazin going to be able to get the Turtle too. Still possibly looking for more. Edward pops the Primal Wrath, takes a couple shots. But he's just going to have to back off, securing the orange buff here. So TNC getting a bit of a lead. Oh, Diversion going to be used. Lancey,
what?
Don't tell me, Domeng. You already survived once. Get back to base. We've seen them. How do they maintain that flame? How do they keep it going? Because look at the setup here in the mid lane. Again, Implosion. The toss up on Escalera. Thrown up, tossed up, and taken out. So Aurora finds himself a kill on the board. And that is what I'm talking about, you know? TNC, they got to keep the flames alive and not get doused out here too early.
That's just Hitman things. And now, speaking of the Hitman things, right in Kozen's face. Again,
V1 for a lot of the gold laners is going to be fine. Flicker going to be used. There's the Earth Shatter too. Kazin going to be in trouble now this time. Goes with Enhanced Sword again. And there's the return as Demon Kite's going to fall down. And now looking for possibly another set here. They can't get anything yet, but UA's taking some damage. Should be able to just walk back to the turret. He's fine for now, but hey, back and forth here. TNC getting a lead.
Kazin, amazing footwork, turning that little juke into a major objective again.
Pretty much trying to do the same thing here. Oh, there it is! Renegade again!
Oh, God!
They'll get the Purify out. They drop down the Glorious Pathway, and Kazin is taken out of the picture. They're going to lose their jungler, and here's the response, though. TNC looking for blood. Edward going to be able to get out with the Flicker, the Primal Wrath, too. Turtle still for the taking here, though, so Aurora will go ahead, pull it up. Demon Kite knows no opposing jungler across from him, but Renegade takes a couple shots and will go down. but it was all for that objective. Aurora secures the turtle.
He's able to use it defensively and offensively.
Yeah.
And look at this. See, Heads is trying to buy time, but look at how they're tactically retreating. Oh!
They're going to
the
crash
diversion!
down. They cut him off the glorious pathway. They'll be able to find the hitman, Renegade, and Edward as well. Just as we talked about it, Demon Kite tries to find his own. Lancey's going to be fine, but hey, that's what we were talking about. Handle those set potentialers, those setters from Aurora.
He's the #1 juggler for burst.
Renegade again doing the same thing. Implosion's going to be there. They lock down Escalera. They take him out of the picture. Edward goes in with the onward, but the infernal pursuit of Heads will keep them going. But finally taken down. Still a couple members left. Domeng has to flicker out. Lord's going to go in. Edward flickers in himself. They're looking for Kaizen. They'll find him as Demon Kite picks up the kill. And now Lord still under half health. They're working on him, but Kaizen goes in. Couldn't get the last hit on Demon Kite. But he takes out the rest of the problems there. Lord will reset.
Up about 4/5 of its health in. Escalada with the glorious pathway. Oh no, I think TNC wants to commit.
Oh, Dominator's Ascent going to be used too. They go in a little bit further down the line, and now Escalera once again going to be the focus. Renegade finds 2 members here. They drop the damage, and Escalera is going to be taken out as well as Heads. TNC falling apart for this Lord here. They lose 2. And so Aurora looks to be able to just get this Lord down. Wait, hold on. Diversion going to be used.
No one sent.
They don't send anyone. They just call it off as Lord is secured here for Aurora.
What a shuffle.
I don't know, even or above, but right now they're going to be pushing into possibly the base here once things get aligned. And I would say, too, for Aurora, that's the thing. TNC, we talked about, can they maintain that ignition on the wings? Well, it just got doused out. That's the problem that we see here from TNC. Now, can they rise to the occasion of defending this push that's going to come from Aurora? And you can expect Renegade or Edward to possibly force a fight if they want to. They slowly work on the shields. Holy shields are going to be down.
Yeah, popped.
Mid-turret still stands because they got to respect the damage, too. Escalera lays down the glorious pathway just to cut him off. Gets the flicker out from Edward, too. But I think that's all they get here.
Whoa, look at this, a diversion.
No, they're going to send it in!
Implosion!
Renegade implosions, he's going to be able to find Kaizen. Kaizen's the target, they get him down! And Heads too, even with the Infernal Pursuit as Lancey goes down next. 3 members of TNC, they wanted to go with a diversion, and they end up getting smacked down.
Choked up, face down, burnt out, now pushing in mid. Just Kaizen left to defend.
Only Kaizen left. No minion waves, though, just yet.
What?
To push in further.
They're forcing it.
They'll rely on the Nightmaric spawn. They want the turret, they get it.
Hard fought 3 seconds, just keep going.
Just hold on, Nightmaric spawn.
All right, a minute until the next Lord. Aurora have hit Supernova, approaching 5,000 gold in 13 minutes, where the fight should happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but that's an option. That's a theory.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Diversion, Kaizen!
Nani kore?
I don't know if that was planned or that clearly had to be a mistake. I mean, blindly setting your jungler over there.
Would like to see what Kaizen looks like right now on the player cams.
Whoa. All right, well, Lord secured for Aurora on
Nonchalant.
a huge mistake from TNC.
Nonchalant? Was that a miscom? Was that a communication breakdown?
That had to be. Kaizen, I'm going to send you up to the Lord.
I don't think he was HOTTO-GO. He wasn't ready, man.
Yeah, he was not ready.
What?
And that could be a dire mistake, just that play alone. As we were talking about TNC, what could they do to turn this game around?
Lord marching through mid. Fat waves through top and bottom. Let's see, Kaizen already respawned. You are picking up the HC. Crashing up top first.
Yep, couple shots on Renegade. He's at half health. Lord's still going to be worked on here. Demon Kite puts some pressure on Heads. Edwards will be stymied as well. The glorious pathway is going to come down.
Bang.
But Renegade will be solved. They're still going to be fighting through. Lord has to be taken care of. Escalera's out of the picture. Finally, the Lord goes down, holding on to half the base health here.
Lancey!
Two-way flickers out, but Lancey will be taken down. And now they just look to lock on the base as Aurora takes game #1.
Clear pain points for TNC. An amazing early game. Into the ramp up. Up until the final turtle.